Hello everybody, and welcome to a new series that I am starting right now, right today, right in this episode. Guys, this is story time, and many YouTubers do it, and honestly, it's one of my favorite series that YouTubers do. This specifically was inspired by Bertgasm, because he does facecam and he builds, so I'm going to be doing the same kind of things, building and talking to you guys for a couple minutes, maybe 10 minutes or so. We'll go from there. So, considering there's been no topics to talk about, I chose the first topic, which is, it's a big thing, I think, in everybody's life, and that is bullying. So, today we're going to talk about experiences I've had with bullying and how I've gotten past them. So, let's get started, and we will just start a layout of a nice base. I don't know what I'm going to do, so, I'll just make a home for now. So, if you haven't experienced bullying at your age right now, you are most likely very, very lucky. I first experienced bullying in grade 1, and it wasn't like, he took my toy. It wasn't that kind of bullying. It was like mature bullying. Well, bullying's not mature whatsoever. However, it was more mature wise. Yeah, so it wasn't like, he took my toy. It was like physically bullying. I'm lagging here. Oh no. Okay, there we go. So it was physically bullying, and I don't want to bring out this guy's name because I don't know who's, who, if anybody is watching him that knows him. So we are going to call him Little Timmy. And we're just going to call him Timmy. That seems like a good name. So, Little Timmy, originally, I lived with my grandparents for a while. I lived with them for maybe, I want to say 2 years. I lived with my grandparents, and right down the street was this kid named Timmy, and he went to my school, and he was older than me by 2 years. So if I was in grade 1, he was in grade 3, and he always picked on me. He would call me fat. He would threaten to fight me. He would get all of his friends to try and fight me, and such. So, friends, even to this day, you may know them as Mike, Cini, or Muppert. We all go to the same school, and they backed me up. They were like, Andrew, you can't let this kid push you around. We need to do something about this. So, me being grade 1 was like, okay, man, I thought I was gonna be like John Cena on them, knock them out. But I didn't think fighting was really I thought fighting was the #1 thing to solve it. However, fighting is not the solve to all issues. I see if you're in self-defense, but this case, it wasn't. So, what happened is, I think it was near summertime. I was with Nicholas, and it was at the beginning of the day, and his mom was walking him up to school, and I said, Nicholas, Timmy wants to fight me. He wants to fight me. He's like, oh my god, are you serious? What are you gonna do? And so I was like, obviously, dude, I'm gonna fight him. My computer's like, I apologize about that, guys, if it's lagging. So anyways, I told him, dude, I'm gonna fight him. I want him gone. I don't want him near me. And keep in mind, I also told teachers that this kid was bullying me, and they just said don't rat on him, because they assumed it was small things like he took my toy. So, they would always say, don't rat, don't snitch, don't whatever. I'm going to turn this down. Don't do all that stuff because, whatever, it's not good. So, whatever, my parents and I were both fed up, and they said if anything comes worse to worse, fight him. Okay. And that's the first time I've heard my parents say that, and I haven't heard them say it since. So, it's quite different to hear. So, the day came, Nicholas was walking out with his mom, and I said, Nick, Timmy wants to fight me. And so, we did fight, and it was quite good. I made sure it was nice and quick, as you guys see in, like, knockout videos. I didn't knock him out, but I did damage. It was very good damage. Some people they misunderstand how I look. So Timmy was, hoo ha, hoo ha, hoo ha, hoo ha. I walked up, honestly, Nice and slow, I looked like a badass, and I was just like, you know what, I'm done with you. Bam, I hit him right in the nose, like in the mouth and the nose. I think I broke one of his teeth, and I'm in grade 1. Grade 1, as much as you don't believe me, as much as you guys don't have to believe me, ask Muppert himself. I broke his nose, I know that, because I was threatened with the suspension. So anyways, bam, hit him. His friends were like, oh my god, Timmy, what are you gonna do? And so, originally, he was in grade 3 at the time, so he tried swinging back at me, and I think he hit me in the arm or something like that, but obviously the arm isn't, a place to hurt that much. So I was fine, but a teacher broke us up quite quickly, and so that was that. And you know what should I replace the floor with? I'm trying to think here. So yeah, the teacher broke us up very, very quickly from some other grade that snitched on us, and I was sent straight to the principal's office. Well, little Timmy was sent home because he had a broken nose. Great. So this kid wanted to fight me. I won, and I'm going to get suspended, and the teachers did nothing about it. So I was in the office, and I was very, very scared. I was like, oh my god, I'm so scared. Like, now, if I go to the office, it's like, whatever, just whatever. Which is not a good thing just to brush off the office, because obviously if you do something bad, it's not good. However, it's a lot different from now to what it used to be. So, anyways, I was at the office, and I was like, oh my god, I am in so much trouble. My parents are going to kill me. So, they ended up calling my parents, and my parents walked in, and I'm assuming they were about to walk out of the school with me, and they're gonna shoot me. So, we walk in the office, I'm there, probably crying, I don't remember though, and my parents walked in. They said, we're gonna have to suspend Andrew. My parents were like, why is that? And they said, excuse me? Your son broke a kid's nose. And they're like, yeah, we're aware, but our son also told you multiple times that this kid was bullying him. And so, basically, what we did, we pulled the best move, and, you know, we outsmarted the school. I told the teachers multiple times that this kid was picking on me, and the teachers never did anything about it. So, I went home. Originally, my parents were like, you know what, it's fine, suspend him. My mom looks at me, hey buddy, you want to go to McDonald's? And I was like, yeah, let's go. And our principal was like, it was something like that. It was like Chuck E. Cheese or McDonald's. And then, conveniently at Chuck E. Cheese, I got in a fight with another kid. But let me know if you guys want to hear that. That was a good fight, and I'm banned from Chuck E. Cheese now. I'm a bad guy. I'm a bad kid. So, anyways, so I got to go home. I was so happy. I had all my Yu-Gi-Oh cards and all that stuff, and whatever. I was all happy. And I wasn't suspended. My parents just took me home because they, I guess, wanted to talk to me. Just wanted to make sure I was okay, whatever. So I got to go home, and I came back the next day to Timmy with like a thing on his nose, and he looked so weird. Like, it was like, especially the fact that he picked on me, and I could just look at him and say, dude, you got beat up by a grade 1. Honestly. So from that day, he's never picked on me since. I haven't seen him in 2 years. I don't know where he could be. For all I know, he could be in California somewhere, or in China, or Tokyo. I don't know. Haven't seen him in 2 years. It's best that I don't see him. So, yeah, that's my thing on bullying. And guys, if you are being bullied, honestly, you may hear this all the time. Just tell somebody. My parents knew, and we tried telling them, but you know, our school obviously didn't listen. But the best thing to do is just tell somebody, because if you let that bottle up inside, you will go in such a depression, and that's the worst thing that can happen to you. So, yep, that's it for the first episode of Storytime, guys. If you guys did enjoy this episode of Storytime, it would mean the most to hit that like button, and please let me know in the comment section what you guys want me to talk about. Keep in mind, I was very, very, very bad as a child, so anything you say, I probably have done. Except murder somebody. No, I did that. Yeah. So, I'm joking. But no, seriously, just leave me a comment, and yeah, I hope you guys have a good day, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace!